Hello and welcome to the channel. Oh, for God's sake. Why don't you shut it? Hello and welcome. Fuck off. Right, hello. Shit. Right, so how's things going so far? Shit. That's how they're going. Alright, how's that then? Right, so today it's one of these days where I try to do all these different things and achieve none of them. You know, why don't you just give up on everything? Just give up on it today and just start again some other day. Is that not an option? Just give up. Give up, give up, give up. The world's full of numpties. Yeah, Our society is being dismantled and destroyed by green communists. They are everywhere. They say they're everywhere, but they don't even admit. I think there's a lot of them don't actually know that they're green communists, because they start laughing when I point it out. Do you have to go on about this all the time? Will you fuck off and find something more interesting to talk about? Alright, okay then. So today I went out to get. I thought, right, I'll quickly. So like I've got a list, and on it says split the logs, right? So I did quite a lot of it last week, but there's still a pile that needs doing. So I want them out of the way, right? So it goes out to do it, and then of course I forgot that the splitter thing got damaged. So I need to get a grinder and sharpen it. So I had to go and find my grinder, and I found one that I'd got when I bought a load of stuff off somebody. And it had this grinding disc in it, which is brilliant, right? So I got that, and then it's fucking cleaned up the thing a bit. Then I realised that the switch is actually faulty. Okay, you're welcome. The switch is actually faulty, so it doesn't go off. It sort of does, but it doesn't. So fucking, I wasn't filming actually. I should have been filming. So I was like, oh god, I should have filmed. I had this camera and I was going to do a log splitting session. Anyway, what's that? What's a log splitting session? Right, anyway, so I got this grinder going, and then it wouldn't switch off. So then I plugged it back in again, and it was still on. Seems a bit busy. What about going the other way? We'll go the other way, fuck it. See, the other guy's doing the same thing. It might be busy because it's Christmas, eh? Going in the town. But I don't know if it is or no, but... Come on! I see! Right, we're away! It doesn't look that busy in there. No, it doesn't look that busy. So indicate to come off, but now this is as good a way as any is going to this place, apart from the sleeping policeman and right. So I got it sharpened up, and then it just wasn't digging into the wood, and I was like, and the reason is the wood. Look at the minute, the wood is wet. I think it's hard and wet. So I'm using a chisel to bash it up, and it is working. And I just didn't have enough time. It's like that thing when if you're going to do something, you don't have enough time. You know, you don't have enough time to do it. And so anyway, I've got this idea for this art thing. I haven't done any art since the guy from Switzerland got me to do the minis. Oh, there you go. So the latest mad idea that I've got is the Mini Cooper that crashed into the Patterson clock in Bridge of Allen. I thought that'll make a great painting, because it's orange, and it's like there's this Mini sitting there in front of the West Sutton Arms with its clock and pieces, you know, and it's a great piece of conceptual art. So I would probably paint it sort of realistically, but adjust it all. I think I'll try and get a clock face in it. Clocks, you know, clocks are great pieces of that. Well, Salvador Dali, you know, that's when I'm thinking about clocks. You know, and it's such a strong. So really, the thing with me is, if I'm going to do something, I'll kind of try and do it, but the discipline in my head to actually do it has to have a strong kind of drive. And I think that's how I create art. It's just probably. But of course, when I was at college doing a degree and everything at university, you had deadlines and you had to do things, you know. So that got, quite rightly, it got sort of speeded up, you know. And you had to come up with something, and you did. But in this case, the Mini, this orange Mini, and it was a 70-year-old woman that was driving it. You know, it's like, I don't want to upset anyone, but it's like women drivers and everything, isn't it? And then the elderly, oh God, see, I'm coming into that demographic, the elderly. You know, they can't fucking see and they can't drive. But I reckon a lot of these useless bastards couldn't drive right from the start. You know, and then we've got the green communism thing that's coming in. What is in? You know, saying, no, you can't do this and you can't do that. You know, you're damaging the planet and everything. And, you know, so they're trying to get everybody off the road, and that includes the elderly. It's anti-human, and they're like putting all these bike lanes in, and really, like, the cycling stuff really sort of suits young men for the most part. So it's like young white men flying around in these bikes, they're spending millions and billions. It's just a weird thing how, with all the diversity and everything, they've actually spent so much on that. Wow, on that particular type of young white man. In a sort of backward sort of way. But it's not everyday white men. It's only like these man bun numpty twats that are into the green communism. So it's not really white men. It's not your like everyday. Well, in Scotland, so what they've done in Scotland, they've cut the funding for the drug rehabilitation, and they're giving the money to the gender clinic. I can't believe that. You couldn't make that up, can you? Fucking idiots. So the gender clinic. So they're phoning me in January, 7th of January. The gender clinic. So I'll say, oh, I heard you got more funding. So stop being tight, bastard. All right, okay. I don't have a space today. There's a van sitting there, and there's not a space there. Okay, let's go up here. I'm looking in my mirrors, don't worry. Don't you worry! I'm gonna get we'll just park up here. Yep. I'll just pull over here on this side. In this country you can do that. Yeah, try not to reverse it. So plus this painting would be brilliant because it's a Mini as well. You know, it's an orange Mini. You know, so it's like she decided to buy that car, you know. Orange Mini. Why the fuck did you buy an orange Mini? Right, okay, thanks for watching. Bye.